Ledger wallets are the most controversial crypto wallets on the market with millions of users worldwide. While some love them, even beyond the sponsored reviews on YouTube, many paranoid or experienced crypto users really hate them for specific reasons. As usual, the truth lies somewhere in between. I purchased the latest Ledger Flex model and tested it for 30 days. Let me share my findings, particularly focusing on the criticism that explain why some people are extremely against Ledger wallets. In my opinion, this will be the most detailed and fair Ledger wallet review on YouTube. Hey, my name is Alok G, owner of ocryptocanada.ca, a website about crypto industry targeted to Canadians. This video is relevant worldwide, so keep watching. The Ledger Flex review will also be published on my website, which I update monthly. If you're watching this review 60 days after the publishing, check the write-up for updates and also see my rating of the best crypto wallets of 2025 that I update monthly. Now, let's get started.
Disclaimer: this video does not constitute financial and legal advice in any way whatsoever but for information purposes only. When making financial and legal decisions and commitments, we strongly recommend you consult your professional financial and legal services provider.
Let's start with a list of pros and cons, and we'll start with the goodies. And the first we start with is Clear Signing Initiative with IRC 7730 for transparent transactions. Sorry, it's a bit technical, but quite important to mention. Following exploits like the 2024 Bybit hack, where blind signing vulnerabilities enabled attackers to steal funds by hiding malicious smart contract actions, Ledger's Clear Signing Initiative introduces an open-source metadata format, ERC 7730. This standard describes smart contract functions in human-readable terms. So the Flex screen clearly shows what you are signing. For example, approve 100 USDT transfer to the app instead of cryptic code. Blind signing, where users approve unclear transactions, can lead to drained wallets. Imagine agreeing to a contract without reading its terms, only to lose your savings. The Flex displays ERC 7030 metadata via Ledger Live, reducing scam risks and setting a new standard for wallet security. In my opinion, it's a game-changer update for non-experienced crypto users. Next, let's get to Secure Screen with Direct Secure Element Connection, the world's first touchscreen linked to a secure element chip which protects you from screen-based hacks. The Flex's touchscreen is driven directly by the CCEAL6 Plus secure element, ensuring display transaction details. For example, recipient address, amount, are untampered. Unlike standard screens connected to less secure chips, which hackers can manipulate to show fake addresses, this secure screen prevents such attacks. Imagine signing a check without seeing the payee or amount. Blind signing or non-secure screen risks sending funds to hackers with no recovery for lost crypto. In a blind signing scenario, a compromised device might display send 0.1 Bitcoin to Alice, while actually signing send 1 Bitcoin to hacker. The secure screen ensures what you see is what you sign, and the secure element chip, a tamper-resistant microcomputer, processes and signs transactions internally, isolating data from external interference. This positions Ledger as a security leader, or maybe one of the leaders in the market, protecting you from sophisticated screen-based hacks. The next thing I really loved about the Ledger is 2.84-inch e-ink touchscreen for intuitive navigation and direct transaction verification with a Kindle-like display that's energy efficient and responsive. The touchscreen simplifies managing crypto apps and confirming transactions, reducing reliance on external devices. Its low-power e-ink technology ensures clear visibility even in bright light, making it ideal for the on-the-go users checking balances or signing transactions. I found it really convenient compared to my Nano S. Next, Ledger supports over 5,000 coins and tokens, including seamless NFT management across Ethereum and Polygon. The vast asset support covers major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, plus thousands of tokens via third-party wallets catering to diverse portfolios. NFT integration allows users to securely store and display digital collectibles directly on the device. Next, Security Key app for 2FA and passkeys, enabling Web3 authentication. The Flex doubles as a security key for platforms like Google, Binance, and Coinbase using FIDO2 protocols to secure logins and transactions, enhancing user control in Web3 environments. Next thing that I already mentioned is EAL6 Plus Secure Element Chip. The chip, certified to bank card standards, stores private keys offline, protecting against hacking attempts. Not is as unique to Ledger specifically, but still I think it's worth mentioning. But what Ledger really has, compared to other crypto wallets, is a trusted brand with global reputation, backed by over 7 million devices sold and 13 years of being on the market. Ledger, founded in 2014, has grown from the Nano S to the advanced Flex and Stacks, selling over 7 million wallets globally by 2025, with 1.5 million monthly Ledger Live users. Next, I got to mention the ecosystem with DeFi and staking support. For passive income and D-app interaction, users can stake assets like Ethereum or Solana or many others directly via Ledger Live and access DeFi platforms securely, which is really convenient. Next, Ledger Live app integration for mobile and desktop, streamlining portfolio management. Ledger Live offers a unified platform to track assets, stake coins, and interact with DeFi, with desktop support for detail analysis and mobile for quick access, catering to varied user needs. Okay, next will be Ledger Recover for optional recovery phrase backup. Ledger Recover, an optional service, encrypts and split your 24-word recovery phrase into 3 fragments, stored with independent custodians, including Ledger. If you lose your Flex, you can restore access via identity verification, avoiding permanent funds loss. And spoiler, Ledger Recover caused huge controversy around Ledger, and it will be in the list of cons as well. So keep watching the video, and if you like it so far, please give it a like so YouTube algorithms find this video helpful. Next, Ledger Security Key for enhanced account protection. The Flex Security Key app turns the device into FIDO2 compliant authenticator for 2FA and passkeys, securing logins on platforms like Binance, Coinbase, or even non-crypto services like Google. By requiring physical confirmation on the Flex touchscreen, it protects from phishing or unauthorized access, offering a robust layer of Web3 and online security. Next, again, some sort of technical thing that I need to mention is multiple UTXO management for efficient Bitcoin transaction. In case you don't know, UTXOs, which stands for unspent transaction outputs, are portions of Bitcoin from past transactions that you can spend like coins in the wallet. Managing multiple UTXOs optimizes transactions fees and privacy by selecting specific outputs for spending. The Flex via Ledger Live lets users view and choose UTXOs when sending Bitcoin, reducing costs, for example, avoiding high fees, and enhancing anonymity by mixing outputs strategically. And a few more perks. I really love the connectivity via Bluetooth, USB-C, and NFC for flexible device pairing. Especially, I love the NFC one. Users can connect to iOS, Android smartphones, or computers easily, with NFC enabling quick taps for mobile transaction and USB-C ensuring stable desktop integration, enhancing usability across workflows. And finally, the thing I personally don't care about, but many really love it, are customizable lock screen displays, NFTs, or personal images even when powered off. This unique feature lets users personalize the device with digital art or photos visible on the e-ink display without draining the battery, adding a creative touch to secure storage. Now let's get to the interesting part and talk about Ledger cons. And the very first and really important one is going to be closed source software concerns. Ledger operating system, which runs the Flex Secure Element chip, is closed source, meaning the code isn't public. This rubs experienced crypto users the wrong way because they can't inspect it for bugs or backdoors. In crypto, don't trust, verify is the mantra. And on platforms like Reddit or Twitter, I've seen many users call Ledger approach a black box, worrying that a hidden flow could compromise their private keys. It's like buying a safe without knowing how the lock works. you're trusting Ledger to get it right. But there's a reason Ledger keeps its OS under wraps, and I get it. Think of the flags like a bank wall. Banks don't share their security blueprints because hackers could use them to break in. By keeping the OS confidential, Ledger makes it harder for attackers to find weaknesses in the secure element, which protects your keys. They're not just hiding, they back it up with third-party security audits from experts like ANSSI, France's cybersecurity agency, to catch flaws without exposing the code. Plus, their bug bounty program pays researchers to test the system. Since Ledger has been a global trusted brand with millions of users for many years, I trust them on that, but I clearly see why crypto veterans are skeptical. And now let's talk about Ledger Recover controversy. Incorporated the 2023 Recover feature backslash, which alarmed users due to its potential to store encrypted free fragments of device, which Ledger denied. Also, privacy-focused crypto users label it as a privacy betrayal. Why? Because in order to activate it, you'll need to provide your identity. Sounds like a deal breaker for many crypto users. But it's important to know that Recover is entirely optional. Users who oppose it can simply choose not to enable this feature. In my view, this controversy essentially boils down to the ongoing debate between convenience and self-custody. And since the feature is optional, I don't understand why some crypto users remain upset about it. In my opinion, there's clearly demand for this type of service. Inexperienced crypto users frequently lose access to their wallets and seed phrases. I constantly see Reddit posts from people saying, "I lost my seed phrase, what should I do now?" with virtually zero chance of recovering their funds. Ledger Recover feature addresses this real problem by providing a safety net for users who find it suitable for their needs and are particularly worried about losing access to their funds. The choice remains entirely with the user. Prioritize maximum self-custody or accept convenience trade-offs for added security against human error. I'm the one who's against this feature, but I'm an experienced crypto user and I know how to manage my crypto funds. But again, I clearly understand how this feature could be helpful for beginner crypto users. Okay, but the thing I personally pissed about Ledger is limited support for older hardware. Ledger tend to phase out support for older devices, nudging users toward newer model. I've noticed this with the original Ledger Nano, where software updates and app compatibility started lagging. And now it's happening with the Nano S too, and they discontinued it. It feels like Ledger pushes you to upgrade to devices like the Flex to keep up with their latest features and security patches. For those invested in older Ledger wallets, like I, expecting long-term use, this can feel like a money grab, especially when you're forced to shell out for new hardware to stay secure. Next, what I don't like are really high in-app fees. Ledger Live users frequently criticize high in-app fees for Bitcoin and Ethereum transaction, driven by app's fee estimation algorithm, which often suggests rates much higher than necessary, which savvy users bypass using external exchanges like Index. In addition, third-party providers for buying and swapping crypto in Ledger Live also add fees 1 to 7%, contributing to the perception of costliness. And again, Ledger doesn't make you do swap within Ledger Live app, and you can easily do it in a different wallet or crypto exchange. So not really something I'm pissed about it, but I'd appreciate if the costs were cheaper. And finally, I got to mention about past security incidents, and as any crypto product, Ledger has had its share of oops moments, like any big crypto in the game. The 2023 Connect Kit hack drained 600,000 via the apps, and the 2020 Shopify breach leaked tons of users' info. Some users they owned up to, others they swept under the rug. No keys were lost, but it leaves a sour taste. I'll leave links for such incidents in the description, so you can research on your own. But again, every crypto wallet I reviewed on this channel has sooner or later had some sort of vulnerability. What's important to me is seeing how the brand handled the issue. And Ledger handled this fairly well besides the data breach leak in 2020. Okay, so what's in the Ledger Flex box? The Ledger Flex box is minimal yet functional, containing the Ledger Flex wallet, one USB-C to USB-C cable, 3 recovery sheets, And of course, manual. The absence of bulky accessories keeps things simple, though the short USB-C cable may require an extension for some setups. The aluminum frame and plastic back cover give the device a premium yet durable feel. Before using this, check for any signs of tampering, like broken seals, to ensure it's brand new. Always order from the official website only, and if you decide to purchase Flex after my review, you can use my referral link in the description. And let me do a quick tutorial on how to use Ledger Flex. It's really easy. After unpacking, press and hold the button on the right side of your Ledger Flex to turn it on. The touchscreen will light up with a welcome screen. Tap continue to start. The touchscreen is super responsive, by the way. I really loved using it. Next, you'll need the Ledger Live app to manage your crypto. Go to ledger.com and download Ledger Live for your computer, either it's Windows or Mac OS or your smartphone. Install the app, open it, and click Get Started. Select Set up your Ledger and choose Ledger Flex from the list. Connect your Ledger to your computer using the USB-C cable. Now set a 4 to 8-digit PIN code using the touchscreen keyboard. This pin locks your device, so make it strong but memorable. Write it down separately from your recovery phrase. If someone enters the wrong pin 3 times, device resets to factory settings for security. And here's the most critical step. Choose Setup as a new ledger to generate a 24-word recovery phrase. Your Flex will display these words 4 at a time. Write them down in order on the provider recovery sheets. Never store them digitally or share them. Anyone with these words can access your funds. Store the sheets in a secure offline location, like a safe. I personally saved my recovery phrase on stamp seed. It's a titanium indestructible plate. I'll leave the link in the description, and make sure to use promo code OCryptoCanada at the checkout for 15% off if you decide to use it as well. To ensure you got your recovery phrase right, your Ledger Flex will ask you to confirm the recovery phrase by selecting specific words. Follow the prompts carefully. Once confirmed, your device is initialized and ready for the next steps. Okay, let's get back in Ledger Live. The app will verify your device authenticity by communicating with Ledger secure servers. This checks that your Flex is genuine and hasn't been tampered with. If it passes, you'll see a confirmation. If not, stop and contact Ledger support. Now, let's add apps for your cryptocurrencies. In the Ledger Live, go to My Ledger, search for apps like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana, and click Install. The Flex's 1.5 megabyte storage holds about 10 to 12 apps depending on size. You can uninstall and reinstall apps as needed without affecting your funds. In Ledger Live, go to Accounts, click Add Account, and select a crypto like Bitcoin. Follow the prompts to create an account. To receive funds, click Receive, verify the address on your Flex secure touchscreen, and copy the address or QR code to share with the sender. To send crypto, go to Send in Ledger Live, enter the recipient address and amount, and choose a network fee. Review the details on your Flex touchscreen and tap to sign the transaction. The secure e-ink display ensures you're approving the right transaction, protecting you from malware. Our Ledger Flex is now set up. You can also use the Ledger Security Key app for passwordless logins to services like Google or Coinbase, or stake assets like Ethereum or Solana directly in Ledger Live. And that's it. Your Ledger Flex is ready to securely manage your crypto. Finally, let me share my personal opinion on whether Ledger Flex is safe or not. In my opinion, the Ledger Flex is one of the safest hardware wallets available, leveraging a CCEAL6 Plus certified secure element chip to store private keys offline, ensuring they never leave the device, even during transactions. Its touchscreen enhances security by allowing users to verify transactions details directly, reducing risks from malware or compromised connected devices, which I love. While it's a closed-source operational system, I trust Ledger on that, and I know that Flex isolates apps and keys, providing protection against attacks. But again, it's a closed-source software, so you need to trust here on Ledger reputation. As of May 2025, no successful hacks of the Ledger Flex have been reported, and Ledger Security actively researches and patches vulnerabilities, maintaining a strong track record despite past incidents like the 2020 data breach. And again, another reminder, purchase directly and buy only from ledger.com, or I appreciate if you use my link in the description. Store the 24-word phrase in offline location. Beware of fake Ledger Live apps, emails, or websites, and always use official links to verify URLs. For example, ledger.com and not ledger.co or similar. And finally, install firmware updates promptly via Ledger Live, but never trust third-party sources claiming to offer updates. Okay, to sum up, the Ledger Flex is a decent choice for crypto beginners who want a secure and user-friendly wallet. With its top safety features like secure element chip and e-ink touchscreen and super convenient setup, it's arguably the best wallet on the market right now, balancing for security and ease of use. I get where experienced crypto users are coming from with their concerns, especially around privacy after the 2023 Recover feature backslash, and those are valid points. But again, Ledger Recover is optional, and over the years, Ledger has been one of the strongest reputations as a global brand, trusted by millions to keep their assets safe. Even though I personally prefer open source crypto wallet like Trezor, and by the way, review is coming soon, so make sure to subscribe to my channel, but you need to probably handle crypto wallets like Trezor or like Cold Card. Thanks for watching, drop a like if you found this review helpful, subscribe for more crypto tips, and let me know your thoughts in the comments about Ledger. Subscribe to my channel if you're from Canada and into crypto, and see you in the next video.